Hello, 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 hello. Hi, Katie. Hello, my lovely. First comment today. Hi, Nicola, Emma, Jess, Chloe, Sue, Mandy, Julie. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Are we okay? Hi, Lisa. Hi, Sarah. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Have you had a good weekend? It wasn't long that we was here. We was on yesterday, but today is a normal live. So the paraffle yesterday, today is back to normal. Sue, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Now, I did something naughty. I forgot to message the 2 people who have not claimed the prizes yet. So I'm ever so sorry to the 2 people who slipped my mind to message them. So I'm going to call them out now and just periodically through the evening. This is my list of winners. And then if they're here today, then that's brilliant. If not, what we'll do is I will definitely email them so then on Tuesday they can claim their prize. Okay, so periodically throughout the evening, I'm just going to double check to see if these people are here. Louise, yes, Louise, you're one of them, my lovely. Bless you. Again, I'm so sorry. I sent out everybody's codes today. I processed the orders, and it wasn't until about 20 minutes ago when I was doing my son's medication, I was like, I haven't done that. So yeah, I do apologise. So Louise, you did win yesterday. So Louise Tibbe and Anne-Marie Lewis. Okay, so you are our 2 unclaimed winners. I don't know if Anne-Marie Lewis is here, but if you are, please shout out so you can pick your prize. Now, Louise, because you are here, hello, 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 there are 2 prizes left. You're the first person I was going to call out, Louise, anyway, because you were the first winner, and then so you won on number 7, like 7th prize, and Anne-Marie won the 13th prize. So Louise, my lovely, if we go across to the numbers just to show you what is left, you've got number 6 and number 14 left. What number, Louise, would you like? So this, for anybody just joining, this is just the paraffle from yesterday. Louise was our winner. She wasn't on the live yesterday, which is absolutely fine. The prize is still hers. Just means that she gets to claim it today. And then whatever one is left will be Anne-Marie's prize. Can you have number 14? Of course you can. Let me just pop this over here. So number 14 is now gone. And number 14 is this one. So you've got your monetary amount. I'll sort this camera out in a moment. I didn't realise it was so off. So number 14, as you can see, again, it is backwards. So this is a monetary amount for the website. It means that you're going to get sent a code tomorrow with whatever amount it says under that number 14 sent. You'll be able to use it straight away, or you can hold on to it and use it in the future. Let's see how much you got. Louise, you have got £50 to spend on our website, my lovely. I hope you're happy with that. So that's £50 to spend on the website. You can either spend that all in one go, but these vouchers, they don't give change. So if you would like to sort of split it up, you can sort of, when I email you the code tomorrow, just simply reply back that you'd like it in smaller chunks and I can split it in half for you. So 2 £25 vouchers at different times. Or if you're happy with it all in one, then that's perfect. But Louise, I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. So I'll email that code across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. Perfect. And Anne-Marie, I've seen that you're here as well, which is brilliant. You are the last winner to claim. Louise, you're very, very welcome. So those of you who don't know, with the paraffle, there was 7 monetary amounts for the website and 7 items of jewellery. So if we go across, Anne-Marie, the last number left is number 6. Just confirm for me that you're happy to have number 6 there. Is that okay? Yeah, okay, perfect. Just like to, I know it's the last one, but I still like to get your guys' confirmation. So that is also a monetary amount for the website. All the jewellery was picked yesterday. There was a couple of new items there yesterday as well. So if you didn't see, it may be worth having a little sneaky peek at. So Anne-Marie, under number 6 is £40 to spend on the website, my lovely. So £40 to spend on the website. So again, this will get emailed across tomorrow to the email address that's on. Oh, actually, no, Anne-Marie, because you are our supporter winner, what will happen is, can you pop me an email across, if that's okay? So if you email info@pearlswithbrecken.com. Just let me know that you were the winner and obviously Facebook name and bits, and then I'll send this code across to that email address. Just because you're a supporter winner, I don't already have the email address there, if that's okay. So I'll make a note that you're going to pop me an email over as well, my lovely. Okay, but I hope you're happy with that as well, and that's safe up there for you. Perfect, Anne-Marie. Thank you, my lovely. When are the Chinese zodiac bits being added to the page? Well, my son's going back to school, fingers crossed, on Tuesday. So I'm planning on finishing packaging tomorrow, the bits I've got ready. And then that's the next step. So tomorrow's packaging and drilling from tonight's openings. And then Tuesday morning, fingers crossed, I'm hoping to get everything on the website. So let's just hope that all goes to plan. Okay, so if we start for this evening then, I have posted the order list on the page. So if anybody has ordered, hopefully you'll see whereabouts you are on the order list. And if anybody would like to order, there is still space available for today, and I'll do an updated order list as we go. Sorry, I was trying to help, Bab. What's that for? No, it can stay over there. No, okay. So normal tea on this side. Mint tea over there, because I drink the normal one first. And let me just... Sorry, Aaron's brought my 2 teas in. I'm getting a bit demanding now. Oh, and water with ice.
Double tea and a juice.
3 drinks. Right, up first today is Suzanne Whitsett. Suzanne, are you here? And thank you, Angela. I believe he is.
I am what?
Healing well.
Okay.
I don't have room for my juice. Can you move the stickers onto that table over there? And then I'll put my juice there. As long as I don't need to print anything out. Thank you, Bev.
No worries.
Deary me. And Suzanne, hello. You are here, my lovely. Hello, hello, hello. Right, let's have a look. You have got 2 oyster openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Fatima, hello. Hello, Joanne. Welcome to everybody. Not a problem, Suzanne, my lovely. Not a problem at all. Mystery, donate the shells. Okay, so, oh, straight away there, these 2 came up. Let's get them open. Thank you, Emily. Okay, so let's go down. Donating the shells. Are there certain colours you're hoping for? So oyster number 1. Slight pop there. How many? So there's currently 5 people on the order list today, including Suzanne. So if anybody would like to order, there's not a long wait at all. Excited to see what comes out. Okay, so there's your mother of pearl. And straight away, Suzanne, I can see multiple, this one's about to run away, multiple pearls here. So let me just pop that one out and have a squidge. You have got 5, came out all straight away there as well. There's no more in that one. You are quinting. You have got 5 pearls in your first oyster. Now these quintin oysters are all very, very, very similar in the colours that come out of them. Now don't get me wrong, they are lovely colours. It's just something noticing as we open them here. So your first one is a 2-tonal apple green, so slightly brighter and lighter areas around the apple green. You've got a silver olive green, so you can see base silver with beautiful brighter olive green areas to him. You've got a, I'll show you that one last actually. You've got a bright pink, a autumn peach, which again is slightly 2-tonal with lighter and brighter areas. And then you've got a blurple. Now your blurple is a mix between blue and purple. He is 2-tonal, so you've got lighter and darker areas here, but he does have an imperfection on him. This one does have, can you see here? So he's okay until we get to underneath here, and it's got almost like a slight bubble, if you like. Now pearls, they are natural made products, if you like, so it is a naturally made pearl, naturally made item, so sometimes there are imperfections. So yeah, this does have a slight imperfection underneath there. I didn't want to say that, Emma. I know it doesn't have to be seen in that way, but that is exactly what I was going to say, but then I thought, actually no, I better not. I don't know why I stopped myself. But oh yeah, belly button is a good way of saying it actually, isn't it? Let me just turn it around just so we can see. Can we see it there slightly? Okay, so quinting with your first oyster, and then moving on to oyster number 2, we've got a softer pop there. Oh. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And we've got a coral. And there's no more in that one. Okay. Purple. Oh gosh. Okay, so then you've got a lighter pastel-y coral pearl. So 2-tonal apple green, 2-tonal silver and olive green. We've got a bright pink, a 2-tonal autumn peach, the 2-tonal blurple, and then a pastel-y coral. Suzanne, what do you think to these? If you're happy, I'll need to know which colours you'd like where. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. So the apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. The silver olive green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Candy floss pink's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And the 2-tonal blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8 as well. Last but not least, your coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. Can you swap the grey for black cherry or burgundy? The burgundies were straight in front of me. What if I get you a colour in between the two? So sort of a darker burgundy. Have a look to this one. So this is, like I say, it's a darker burgundy. So I've taken away the silver olive. Would you be happy with that one there? If so, and if you're happy with the other colours as well, which colours would you like where, my lovely? Can you have that one on the necklace and pink on the charm? You can indeed. Oh, I didn't move my cup before I printed. I knew that was going to happen. So the burgundy on the necklace and the pink. I keep losing your comment. Pink on the charm. Okay, perfect. Does it really? Should I slow down when I size them? I mean, I can go faster. You guys don't want me to go faster because then it does sound like a blah, 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 blah. But I can definitely slow down on the sizing if it is too fast. I just feel like you guys know what number's going to be next. So I kind of go in the speed of things. Where's my stapler? Hello? I had it like literally before the live. Suzanne, you're very, very welcome. Did it fall in the bin? No. I'm very confused. Is it under there? No. How bizarre. I literally had... Wait. Oh, I found it. I popped it in my drawer. Oh, I was going to say, I literally had it before the live and it was in the middle and I was like, no, it's always in the middle. So I moved it and I must have popped it in my drawer instead. No, Mim's too early for Mim. It's too early for Mim. Oh, I was thrown off now. Suzanne, I've got that down for you. You're very welcome, my lovely. I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Deary me. Right, up next today is Julie McLaughlin. Julie, are you here? Julie, hello, hello, hello. Julie, you have got a I was going to do the but it doesn't happen with curious, does it? Curious. No, I'm going to stop. Curious Crunch. It's one of those days. With your Curious Crunch, I'll need to know which number apple you would like and what is your guess of what's inside the apple. So silver pendant, crystal pendant, earrings or a bracelet. So apple numbers are 1 through to 9 and then silver pendant, crystal pendant, earrings or bracelet. I was about to say apples or bracelet. Earrings or bracelet. Oh, she will, Charlotte. This year is flying by. Number 8. And your guess is that number 8 is a silver pendant. Okay, so number 8. And it's not a silver pendant. You have got a pair of earrings here, Julie. Now that does mean that we don't get the second Apple choice to pick between the jewellery. So I hope you're happy with these. They are hook back earrings, and these are the music note earrings. Now I don't think from memory that these ones are on the website. I think there are a music note earring, but I can't remember if it's these ones or a different one that is on the website, because I know I've got 2 different styles. So if these ones are on the website, I do apologise. If they're not, they're an item that will be going on soon. So it's the treble clef that you'll find at the start of a bar of music. And your pearls here, they can either hang from the bottom, or they can hang from the top and move around. Or you don't have to have the pearls in the jewellery, you can keep the pearls loose. So pearls on or off, and then 2 different placements for the pearls as well. You just have to let me know. I hope you're happy with these. So they come with 2 oyster openings. What 2 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? They are new. Perfect, Jutta, thank you. And Suzanne, thank you ever so much for the stars there. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you. Mystery, donate the shells, not a problem. Debbie, bless you. Thank you as well. Thank you for the stars. Very, very kind again, my lovely. Okay, so just getting these open for you. Donating the shells, Julie. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for at all with those earrings there? So mystery oyster number 1. We've got a softer pop there. There's the mother of pearl. I'm just going to take this bit of shell out that came off there as well. So there's no pearls on that side. And if we have a squidge in here, we're going to wait to see what comes out. Okay. I said I'd put the tree up. Oh my gosh, Sophie. I never said anything of the sort. Aaron's dressing as an elf. I mean, I can get on board with that one. Jutta, bless you. Thank you as well. Thank you for the stars there. You guys are being so generous. Bless you. Now, your first colour, Julie, is a gorgeous deep chocolate pearl there. So, deep chocolate. And then moving on to oyster number 2. Gorgeous sharp pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. See that there's no pearls on that side. And again, a pearl right down the front here. And he's popped out. And there's no more in that one. So that dark bit there is just the oyster tail. That is not a pearl. Oh wow, Tara Hancock's. Thank you ever so much for the stars there as well. And Sue Scury, bless you. Thank you, my lovely. Again, it's extreme. Oh my gosh. And Linda Southam. Thank you as well for the stars. Hang on, you'll get a heart as well. Thank you. You're all being so ever so kind. And I'm loving the new emoji that Facebook's done with the twirling circle thing. Thank you, guys. And I'm going to wear tinsel tassels in my hair. Am I indeed? Sophia, you're going to have to text me all this because I can't remember when this was said. I'm going to need some proof. Your second pearl out, Julie, is this silvery chocolate. So base silver with a chocolate overtone. So you've got a base chocolate one here, so darker, and then a silvery chocolate one there. What do you think to these? Oh wow, Julie, bless you. Thank you for the stars as well. Honestly, thank you so much, guys. It is very, very much appreciated. And the stars, they all go back into the business and help fund the games and the events that we do for you. Can you swap for bright green but not apple green? So what I can do then, with not bright green, with an apple green, no. You want bright green but not apple green. I can go for brighter sea greens. Okay, so we'll have a look what you think to these ones. And are you thinking pearls on or off the jewellery? And if on, you've got two different placements you can have. Now this green here is really bright, but he doesn't look like he's got a one to pair with him. So if I go for possibly one that shade, because that one's still quite... Are they the same size? Let me just... They are indeed. So let's have a look at these ones here. Oh, Stars Party achieved. Thank you, guys. I'm not 100% sure what the Stars Party does, but thank you ever so much. Julie, what do you think to these greens here? That silvery one's just poking his head back in. Let's move him out the way. Pearls on the jewellery at the top, and they are perfect. Okay, brilliant. Let's pop these over here, and you're happy with these ones. And if I bring you back up again, I can write that down. Oh God. Wendy and Anne, honestly guys, thank you ever so much. It's extremely kind. I think I'm going to make another video about stars and supporters, because all the income or donations from the stars and the supporters, it does go all back into like decorations and the games and the extras, because some of the games and events, being a business, I may then just be under, like not making a profit and actually losing, on some things just breaking even. So it actually then just helps able to then do it at the prices and at the things I can do, if that makes sense. So thank you guys. Now Julie, we're going to have green on the earrings at the top. I've got that down for you, Julie. I hope you'll be happy with everything there, and thank you for the donations with your shells, and that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome, my lovely. Okay, up next today is Tracy Downing. Tracy, are you here? Let me just mark, Julie, that you was indeed here. There we go. So, Tracy Downing, are you here? Of course I can, Sarah. In fact, let me make a note that I'll see if I can do a new video. Again, it will be later on in the week once my son's back at school. So, new video on stars and supporters. Perfect. And Tracy, you're here as well. Brilliant. Let me mark you as here, otherwise I forget to do it and then I don't know where I am. Okay, so Tracy, you've got a stick pick or sparkle dip and a curious crunch. So, oh, I thought it had a loose butterfly in it then. No, but it was part of the decor. Decor sounds better. Sounds like it's the correct way. Decor. It's decor. I'm getting so distracted today. You've got a stick pick or sparkle dip, and you've got a curious crunch. So if we do your stick pick or sparkle dip first, and then your curious crunch afterwards, if that's okay with you. So let's go down. I'm just going to grab the knife. Okay, so in here, lots of envelopes, as you can see, all just sort of mixing up and moving around. I just dive in. I normally go somewhere around the middle and pull one out. So let's get him open. So with these, it's a little bit different. With these, whatever the crystal charm is your crystal charm. You get to keep that. The thing with this game is that with the pearl, you get to choose whether the pearl stays or you swap it out for a different pearl. Now that different pearl would be a random selection of 4. So I'll dive in, pull a different bag out, which will have 4 pearls in, and then you'd have to pick from one of those 4. Okay, so this is your charm. So it is the traditional crystal heart charm, and it is that long colour which begins with the P. My mind has gone blank. It's almost like a corally tone. It's got that oranges in there, almost peachy orangey corally tone. Now we've paired this one, if I drop it down, with a slightly brighter coral pearl, which actually brings out the brightness in the crystal. So as I move it around, you'll see the lighter and the darker shades in the crystal charm. So we've paired it with that coral there. Now, what do you think with this one? So if you're happy with the pearl on this charm here, that's perfect. You can stick. If you would prefer to change the pearl, you can pick and then change it out for a different pearl. I hope, though, that you're happy with the crystal charm. Can you swap the pearl? Of course you can. So with the swapping of the pearl, I'm going to bring you up just because, so you can see that I'm not going to look in when I dive in. So in here is lots and lots of bags with lots of different, I can't pick them all up, lots of different pearls in. So I'm going to give it a mix, dive in, pull one out, and then you have to pick one of those 4 pearls to go onto the jewellery instead of the one that's on there. Okay, so if I, can you see? Yeah. So if I go like that, I'm looking away and closing my eyes, giving them a mix. So this one here. So one of these 4 pearls, you'd have to pop on the charm instead. So colour-wise here, we've got a lavender purple, a chocolate with a silver overtone, ooh, a large 2-tonal autumn peach, and a cream. So quite a good selection actually for that charm. So you've got lavender purple, chocolate with the silver overtone, 2-tonal autumn peach, and a cream colour as well. Tracy, which one of these would you like on the jewellery? So this would be taking off the coral that's on there and swapping it with one of these ones instead. Can you have the autumn peach? Of course you can. Let me just make a note of that. And these 3 will go in there and go in the swaps pot. So we're going to swap to autumn peach. Perfect. I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. You also have a curious crunch. So with your curious crunch, I'll need to know which apple number you would like. You've got 1 through to 9, and what your guess is. So the guess is silver pendant, crystal pendant, earrings, or bracelet. can we do Christmas in July? Now, I think we will do Christmas in July, maybe for a week or a couple of weeks possibly. I also have new Christmas jewellery in, which I wasn't going to launch until December. It came in about 2 weeks ago, and I was going to keep a hold of it till like November time. But if we're doing Christmas in July, we could launch the new Christmas jewellery as well. I'll have to photo it, but we could launch it early so you guys could see it and have the get it out. Okay. I will do Christmas in July, but I can't do Christmas oysters because I won't have time to get them here. Tracy, can you have number 7? And your guess is earrings. Okay, so number 7. Let's go down. Just lifting my arm up on my chair. So number 7. Your guess is earrings, and it's not earrings. It is a crystal pendant. So as you didn't get that guess correct, my lovely, it does mean that we don't get to pick again to then compare the jewellery. So I hope you're going to be happy with this item. Now this one is a longer baguette pendant, so it's a longer rectangle. Now this is one of the longest crystal pendants that we do, and it is in a clear crystal. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get it focused, and then I'm going to pop it on my glove, just so you can see the proper, there we go, it's focused. So this one is a clear crystal, but even with it being clear, you can see all the facets in there as it catches the light. Also, whatever colour it is resting upon, and also can you see it shines off, it catches the light and gives off that slight rainbow effect, just the way it catches the light there and reflects it back. I hope you're happy with this one. Now this one does come with one oyster opening, Tracy, and you can choose whether to have your pearl on or off the jewellery. If you choose to have this one on the jewellery, it goes at the top here and can move around. Oh, Kirsty, I love that. I hope you're happy with it then. It's only the 2nd of July, Jitta. Oh, gosh. But, Tracy, I hope you're happy with that one. So, he comes with one oyster opening. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? I kind of want to show off the Christmas jewellery now. It's actually on the desk. It's waiting to be labelled. As in waiting for me to come up with names for them. But no, I'm going to wait. I'll get them photoed though. I'll get them photoed so we can launch them. You've sent a loyalty card, and can you have Nunu and donate? You can. Let me just double check the card here. Yep, perfect. I've just found you. So let me just book that in. So is that 2 Nunu rainbow oysters that you would like, my lovely? And donating the shells, perfect. Thank you ever so much. You can help me name the jewellery, but if you help me name the jewellery, show 1. Okay. After this opening, I'll see which one to pick out, and then you guys can come up with names for it. Yes, please, Tracy. So 2 Nunu rainbow oysters. 1 and 2. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? There's 1. And 2. so let's go down. Your Nunu Rainbow Oyster number 1. Hoping for a red. Okay, Tracy, there's one side. And the other side. Ooh, and in your first oyster, you are twinning with purple two-tonal lavenders, actually. Let me just get, because this one's a little bit dirty. Let me just clean it up. They are. Look at all that dirt coming off that one. Let me just clean them up a bit more. Two-tonal lavender pearls. There we go. Let's turn that over. Okay, so this one here is visually slightly lighter, but he is still two-tonal. And then this one has got these gorgeous, almost darker markings on him, but again goes quite light like his twin. So beautiful two-tonal pearls there, but again quite different to each other. And then moving on to your second oyster, which of course is your Nunu Rainbow Oyster. There's one side. And the other side. And in here, we've got a darker pearl there. There's no more in that one. Again, this pearl's slightly mucky, so I'm just gonna there we go. And he is, oh, you've got a black cherry. So quite a deep look at that. Very, very dark black cherry. So you can see that sort of burgundy red black cherry colour, but it's extremely dark there. So twinning lavender twins, both of which are two-tonal, and then you've got that black cherry as well. Now, Tracy, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which colours you'd like on the crystal pendant. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. And you don't have to have a pearl on that pendant if you don't want to. You can keep it loose. Now, the lighter lavender is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7, oh, not a 7.5. He is an 8. The two-tonal with the darker markings is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And your black cherry is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. Okay, Tracy, what do you think? What would you like to do? Of course you can. So we are happy with the pearl colours. So if I just pop them in here. And we're going to have black cherry on the jewellery. And you'd like to be invoiced for 1 purple on a hoop and 1 on a lobster fitting. Okay, I've got that down for you, my lovely. Do you have a preference to the lighter or the darker one on the hoop on the lobster? Do you have a preference which one on which, or don't you mind which one on which fitting? No preference, they're both beautiful. Perfect. Well, Tracy, then, thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Now, let me put you guys just on a different screen, otherwise you're going to see everything because I'm going to have to pull out bits to just find the one that I want. So let's pop you guys on this screen. And okay, so no. Oh, so it's either that one or that one. I'm just double checking everything else to see if it was Christmassy. No, I think it's going to be between these two, and I think I'm going to have to show this one. This one's calling me. Okay, so let me just get one out. Tracy, you're very, very welcome. Now, these are earrings. This one, what I'm about to show you, is a new item which was meant to be for Christmas, but if we're doing Christmas in July, I will launch them very, very soon. So they are 925 silver stud back earrings. They do have an enamel colouring on them, but the base is silver, and it's the enamel doesn't touch the skin at all. It is just the silver on top. No, the enamel on top of a section of it. So I think they're the cutest thing ever. I hope you guys like them now. Let me get focused actually before. So this is what I look like while I'm trying to focus things. I'm looking at the camera up here on my screen. Come on. Aha. Okay. So they're little Santa hats or even elf hats, and then your pearls sit just below the hats. So it's like the hats, the Christmas hats, are sitting on top of your pearls. So your pearls will be Christmassy with their little hats on, which are then, of course, earrings. Oh. They're so, so cute. I love them. So yeah, this is one of the new Christmas items. I will launch all of them in I don't want to say a week's time, but hopefully come mid-July they'll be up and running. But yes, so these are little Christmas hats for your pals to go on. So I thought that was really, really cute. But also you could wear that all year round as well, because it could be like a gnome hat. It could just be like a little red hat for your pearl, or of course it could be a Christmas hat and we're just wearing them all year round, as I do some of my Christmas jewellery anyway. Jolly hats. Oh, that's a good name. Jolly hats. Like, oh, I love that name. Could call them Santa Claus earrings. Santa Claus earrings. Oh, see, this is where I can't remember. So I'm going to quickly do a post in the Pearls of Brecon group for naming the hat jewellery, because otherwise I'm going to lose all your comments today. How do I get there? Let's do it this way. So bear with me. So if you're not in the Pearls of Brecon group, just type in Pearls of Brecon group. I'll pop a link up in a second actually as well. And then I'm just going to do a quick post in there, just asking what those should be called. And if you have a name, let me know. And then when I come to do them, I will pick one. What shall the new Christmas hat earrings be called? ... Okay, just posting that, then I'll pop a link in the comments. Was that posted? Yes, it was. Oh, there's so many options. So there's the link to the group. Rudolph's, Merry Hat, Festive Hats, Sophie's Hat. Oh, that's a good one, Jutta. Sophie's hat. Because Sophie would wear them all year round, guaranteed. Frosty hats, jolly hats. I like jolly hats. Santa pearl earrings, jingle hats, happy hats. Pearl topper, maybe. There's so many options. But yeah, pop them on that link. So there's a post at the top. Pop them on there because then I won't lose it and I can come back. Because even when I come back and watch the lives, I don't then get to see every comment. It's really weird. So I never can find it. I know you do, Sophie. I know you do. Right. Up. Oh, no. Gnoming me, gnoming you. Earrings. I love that. Gnoming me, gnoming you earrings. If it's not going to be that, Kirsty, I feel like I should get or make or design a piece of jewellery that then fits that name. That is an amazing name. Gnoming me, gnoming you. Put that on the post as well. Right. Up next, I'm getting carried away. Up next is Carol Gale. Carol, are you here? If you're not in the group, you will have to request to join. Please answer the comments of like the questions. There's only 3 questions. Please answer them or you won't be accepted into the group. But yeah, I will accept you after the live today. Yep, Samantha, you're next, my lovely. Here is the order list. You are up after Carol. And Carol, hello. So Carol, you do have 2 curious crunches. Can you have 6 first? And it is a bracelet. And then the second one is number 4 and it is earrings. Can you have mystery and donate the shells? Of course you can. Now I'm just going to pin your comment, Carol, because I know that I'm going to lose it otherwise. And my memory is not the best. So first of all, curious crunch number 6. And you think that this is a bracelet. Okay, so let's go down. Number 6. Oh, it's not a bracelet. It is a pair of earrings. Now, these earrings are not on the website, and they're a little bit different. So they're actually the same size and style to what I'm wearing today. However, mine have got stars on, and these ones will have the pearls on. So these are thread through hoop earrings. So you thread it obviously through the ear, and then it hangs like a hoop, and then you just obviously thread it through to where you would like. This little loop, let's hold it still, this little loop on the bottom is where your pearls will be attached to. So I'm wearing mine today. Mine do have a heart on them, but yours, let me show you so you can see sort of in size. I've got a darker pearl on mine, so you can see they're the exact same size and style. So your pearl will be on them like that. Have you, Linda? They are lovely, these ones. So your guess was a bracelet. So I'm afraid it's not a bracelet. It is earrings. So firstly, I hope you're happy with the earrings, my lovely. But it does mean that you don't get to pick a second one to then pick between the jewellery. Okay, and they obviously come with 2 oyster openings, and the pearls do need to go onto the jewellery there. For your second Curious Crunch, because we'll do all the oyster openings together at the end if that's okay, Carol. So your second Curious Crunch, you said number 4, and you think number 4 is earrings. So number 4 is this one. If we go straight down here, and it's not earrings, this is a crystal pendant. Now, this crystal pendant has not been on the website ever, okay? So the colouring here is the Aurora Borealis mirror colouring, which means that it has those beautiful yellows, blues and purples to him. And this is the moon crystal pendant. So as you can see, it is in the shape of a crescent moon. And now obviously when it's got the darker colours behind it, you can definitely see more of the yellow, as you can see there. When it's got the lighter colours behind it, you can see more of the purples and blues and little flashes of the yellow. So beautiful moon pendant. It is Kirsty, so it is the same colouring as the star crystal pendant, but obviously this one is the moon. Now this one you can choose to have your pearl on or off the jewellery, Carol. It does come with one oyster opening. If you choose to have your pearl on the jewellery, it goes at the top and can move around, or you can choose to keep the pendant as it is and then have the pearls loose. So I hope you're happy with that as well. So 2 new items not on the website yet. The moon one, it will be going on the website, yes. It's not going in the most recent batch that's going on, but it is in the lineup to go on soon, if that makes sense. But I haven't photoed it yet to go on the website with all the items that are going on Tuesday. Now, Carol, love the moon and the earrings are lovely too. Perfect. So that's 3 oyster openings altogether. I'm just going to scroll back up. I believe you said you did mystery oysters and donate your shells. 1, 2 and 3. Now, are there certain colours that you're hoping for at all? And donating the shells, which is perfect. So 1, 2 and 3, and let's go down. That's it, Kirsty. They are so hard to show in just a still single photo. Linda, yes I do. I really do, and then I end up adding like 30 new items at once, and then it's because I try to sort of do 10 items or so in one time, but yeah, then I just, because it all sort of piles up, I end up putting like all of it on, sort of overwhelm the website a bit. So I do try to space it out slightly. And my thing is, I've sort of got a little bit of an addiction to new jewellery. So I always then just keep replenishing and getting new items in. So it's a never-ending circle. Right, Carol, oyster number 1. Softer pop there. And, in here, there is your mother of pearls. There is a slight little bit of a pearl blister in there, but you can see there's no pearls on that side. I can see, however, straight away squished to the side of the flesh is a lemon yellow pearl. Oh, and you are twinning. They both came out of either side of the flesh then, and that is why you squidge around. So twinning lemon yellows. Now the first one that comes out looks overall the same colour. The second one is definitely more two-tonal with brighter and lighter areas. So this one here is the first one. So this is more lemon yellow all the way around the pearl. And then this one is lemon and sunshine yellow. So you can see already the brighter and the lighter areas. So 2 yellows, or let me make that one so you can see the brightness there. 2 yellows, both of which are slightly different to each other. Oyster number 2, softer pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. You can see that there's no pearls on that side. And in here, you've got, ooh, a dark TARDIS blue. And there's no more in that one. If I pop him in the sand, I'll pop him next to the yellows. So there is your darker TARDIS blue. Both colours so far, both go with that moon pendant with the blues and yellows. Moving on to your last oyster, so light pop again there. And in here, now that's just a piece of the shell that's broken off there. There's no pearls on that side. And nestled to the side is a gorgeous, lighter, larger autumn peach. And there's no more in that one. Okay. What do you think to these, Carol? Yes, Sarah, they do. Carol, if you're happy with these colours, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. So we definitely need 2 earrings for the, 2 pearls for the earrings. And then with the crystal pendant, you can choose to have the pearl on or off. So if you're happy with these colours, that's perfect. If you're not happy and you'd like to swap them, that's absolutely fine. I'll just need to know what colours you'd like to swap them to. If I run them through the board for you, the lighter yellow, which is the same colour all the way around, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Two-tonal yellow with the brighter and the sunshine yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5, so they look like they're visually different sizes, but they're measuring the same. TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5 as well. I do try to, Jan. I do like the fact that we can include the new items in the games and bits. It just makes it more exciting to sort of see something and have the possibility of having something that you definitely haven't got before. Because obviously with these games you don't always know what you're going to have, and sometimes you may already have that item, or you may, for some people, they may not have their ears pierced if they get earrings. So it is a complete surprise. So sometimes I do like to include new items, as it's just a little bonus, and yeah, I just think it's quite cool to be able to do. I can't do it all the time, but yeah, I do quite like to try to do it. Just having a sneaky peek at the comments on that post. Ooh. Okay, I might even get my son, he's not at school tomorrow, so I might even get him to help me pick. Although he'll probably come up with his own name and be adamant that it needs to be that one. Sunshine yellow on the pendant, and can you sell the lemon and peach forward to 2 sea greens for the earrings? Of course, we will swap them for you. So sunshine yellow, so 2-tonal yellow on the pendant, and then the lemon and the autumn peach for 2 sea greens for the earrings. That leaves you with your TARDIS blue as your loose pearl. Now I'm just having a little look here. There we go. Just confirm for me if you're happy with these ones here. So I'm just going to take that yellow away because that is the one that's definitely going on the pendant. So I've taken those two away for the swap. Would you be happy with those greens there? They look like they're different sizes there. I think it's just because they're on different... There we go. Just because they're in, the sand wasn't as level. And how are the dogs with the kitten, Kirsty? And how is the kitten with the dogs? I mean, suppose when you get a kitten and you've already got dogs in the house, the cat gets used to them because it's sort of there from the beginning, isn't it? It's just the dogs that are a bit like, hey, what's this? That's fine. Okay, perfect. Let me just write this down for you. One of my dogs barks at cats if they take a step in my garden, like as in goes crazy. And then the other one, Kovu, I took him out the other day out the front, just obviously to go out for a walk. It was just me and Kovu, and there was a cat literally laying next to my front door, and he just looked at it and carried on walking. The cat didn't flinch, he didn't care. Didn't even give it a sniff, just meh, and walked on. I was like, all right then. Ah, I see, Kirsty. It's the ignoring it will go away stage. Right, so earrings. We've got sea green and pendant. We've got two-tone yellow. Carol, I hope you're happy with that. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And I've just popped that safe up there for you, my lovely. Oh, are cats different then, Jason? If you introduce a new cat when you've already got cats, are they territorial? I don't know much about cats, as we've always been dog people. Like even growing up, it was more dogs. Ugh. That is very cold. Oh. Very happy, Carol. Perfect. And it's a new mint tea I haven't tried before because we ran out of the normal ones I have and I didn't like the flavour. Oh dear. Oh, right. Up next today is Samantha Boyles. Samantha, are you here? Oh no, Kelly. Hopefully he'll soon get used to you. Hopefully. And Samantha, you're here. Hello, my lovely. Samantha, you've got 2 oyster openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, no, that's the wrong number. There we go. Oh, bless Emma. But I suppose if it's been 5 years, it's copeable. They just have their own separate parts of the house, I'm guessing. Samantha, can you have mystery and donate the shells? You can indeed. 1 and 2. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for at all? 1 and 2. So let's go down. Oyster number 1. Oh, double pop there. Hoping for lighter and brighter Cadbury purples. Okay, oyster number 1. There's one side. And in here, I can see straight away 3 pearls there. 1, 2, and 3. And let me just have a squidge. And 4. Samantha, your first oyster and your quadding. 4 pearls in your first oyster, my lovely. I'm just drying these up for you. So with your colours, the lightest of the 4 to start with is a 2-tonal autumn peach. So you can see lighter and brighter areas around that there. You've got a chocolate, which is a lighter chocolate. You've then got a darker purple chocolate, so it's almost half and half with this one. So half chocolate and half purple. And then your last pearl is a darker gunmetal grey with purple overtones. So you've got an autumn peach, a chocolate purple, and then a gunmetal grey and purple. Moving on to your second oyster. Very loud pop with that one. And in here, there's your mother of pearls. So again, there's no pearls on that side. However, I can see multiple pearls again. Samantha, wow, 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 wow. You are quinting. You have got 5 pearls this time. So 2 oysters and 9 pearls altogether. Now, if I dry these up for you. And you've got a couple of 2-tonal ones here as well, so I'll go through them. Again, with the quinting colours, we do have very similar colours to the last quinting oyster. The first one is a very large, hot 2-tonal pink, so lighter and brighter areas. I'll be interested to see what size that is, because that is extremely large there. You have got a sunset pearl, which is an autumn peach and a pink 2-tonal pearl. So we call them sunsets because it does look like there is the sort of the burst of the sunset there with the 2-tonal colours. You've got a 2-tonal apple green as well with lighter and brighter areas on the apple green. You've got a silver and chocolate pearl, so almost looks like he's got some olive green in. Oh, let me get it focused. He does look like he's got a little bit of olive green in him, but I'd say he's more chocolatey silver. And then you've got this 2-tonal lavender, which has got lighter blues and purples, depending on how the light catches him, but definitely lighter and brighter colours. So from the top, 2-tonal autumn peach, a chocolate, 2-tonal chocolate and purple, 2-tonal gunmetal grey and purple, 2-tonal bright pink, you've got a 2-tonal autumn peach and pink, which is a sunset, 2-tonal apple green, a 2-tonal chocolate and silver, and a 2-tonal blurple. Lots of 2-tones in this one, Samantha. What do you think to these, my lovely? I'll need to know which 2 pearls you'd like on your jewellery. And if you're not happy with these colours, I can of course swap them for you. From the quadding oyster, 2-tonal autumn peach, it's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Chocolate's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. 2-tonal chocolate and purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the purple and gunmetal is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he is a 7.5. From the quinting oyster, I'm going to start the other end. The blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. 2-tonal chocolate and silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. 2-tonal apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. The sunset is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And your 2-tonal hot pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. Oh, he is an 8.5. Okay, I thought he may have been a 9 then, but he's definitely the 8.5. Samantha, what do you think to these, my lovely, and what would you like to do? So if you're happy, which 2 would you like on the jewellery? If you're not happy, I can swap them for you, but I'll just need to know what you'd like to swap. Has she, Jason? Oh, that's amazing. If she's willing or you're willing to share, I'd love to see photos. Feel free to email me or even pop them in the Pearls of Brecon group with obviously just a little statement like you've said there, that they're not from me, but they're from somebody else who's made them. Obviously, if she doesn't want to share, that's absolutely fine. But yeah, I love that idea. Bless you, Jason. If she doesn't want to share, that's absolutely fine. But that sounds brilliant. Can you swap... Oh, let me have a read of this, Samantha. Can we swap the two-tonal chocolate browns? No, two-tonal chocolate browns, so those two, for Cadbury purples for the earrings. Swap the other two from the quadding oyster for sea greens. Okay, I'm going to have to pin this and read it as I go, because otherwise I'm going to forget what the first step was. So if we do the two-tonal chocolates for, see, I've already forgotten, brighter Cadbury purples. Let's have a little look. Oh, now I don't have bright Cadbury purples, but these are just a slight touch lighter than Cadbury, but I'm just going to show you because these are brighter. Other than that, the Cadburys I've got in are quite a dark shade, so let me know what you think to those. So these are the two I've taken out for them. That's the two I've added in. Now, if you don't like them, I can get a different shade. It's just because you've said lighter, brighter, and the Cadburys that I've got are quite dark. So see what you think to that. And if you don't like it, that's absolutely fine. Swap the other two from the quadding oyster, which are these two here, for sea greens. And you'd like to put the sea greens on studs. So what I'll do is I'll just look for two the same. Oh, that was straight away there. Same size and lighter purples than those. Not really available at the moment, just because there is a waiting list for the sorts of lilacs and lavenders. I think they're the lightest from that one. Only other than that, it is the sort of blurple colour. But again, that's not a light purple. That's sort of... Oh, I don't know if... I'm just going to look to see if I've got two the same there. Okay, so the purple I've chosen will be fine. Bless you. Okay, so I'll take the blurples away. And so I've added in the sea green. So again, those are the 4 I've swapped out. So your purples and the sea greens there. Can you keep the pink and swap the other 4 pearls for 2 bright pale pinks and 2 corals and have them on studs and be invoiced for the additions? Okay, so other 4. Can you keep the pink and swap the other 4? I'm with you. So keep that gorgeous larger pink. I'm just going to take away all the pearls to give some room here. So we've got greens, purples, and then you'd like lighter, brighter pinks, and then corals as well. Where's my pearl picker? Just bear with me a moment, my lovely. I'm just, because it's for studs, I just like to get the same shade and size. And it's easier if I just don't move them too much. My eyes sort of pick out. You sort of see that I keep going to go and pick them up, but then I realise that they're not a pair. Oh! Corals are one of the hardest colours to match. I don't know why. I think it's because there's so many different shades of corals available. That is just such a hard colour. Like, I've got these corals, then I've got light corals and pastel corals, and that's only 3 different shades. There's still more shades within those, so it's just crazy. So I think it is the hardest colour to sort of colour match there. And then lighter, let me just read it again. 2 bright pale pinks. So I've gone for blush pinks here. So hopefully blush pink is the shade you're sort of looking for. But I'll find 2 matching ones. And then if it's not, let me know, because I do have other pinks I can grab as well for you. Okay. You know what, them 2 keep shouting at me, so let's just do those 2 there. Okay, so Samantha, have a look at these. Are you happy with all of those there? So you've got the purples on the earrings, and then you'd like to be invoiced for studs with the greens, the pinks and the corals. So if I just move them around so you can see all the different angles. They're beautiful. Okay, perfect. If I just bring you up here. Thank you, Bab. Could you take the other cup away as well? Just thank you. So I've just brought you up here, and then I'm going to write all of this down for you, my lovely. But I'm glad you're happy with those colours there. Okay, so purple, and you'd like to be invoiced for 3 sets of stud earrings with the other colours. Samantha, that invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. Thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. Up next today is Julie Hanwell. Julie, are you here? Julie, hello, hello, hello. Julie, you'd like to have 2 mystery oysters. Oh, I might have to go top this bag up again soon. 2 mystery oysters and donate your shells. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for, Julie? Okay, so let's go down. Mystery oyster number 1. Quite a nice softer pop there. Oh, I can see a pearl straight away in there, but let's just have a look on the top half. Okay, so there's no pearls on that side. It is a little bit of flesh, but we can definitely see there's no pearls there. Now, straight away, if I pop this one out, you've got a beautifully bright sunshine and lemon yellow pearl there. So he's quite two-tonal, but overall is quite a nice brighter shade. Just getting it focused for you. So two-tonal sunshine and lemon yellow there. And then moving on to your last oyster, which again is a mystery oyster. Double pop there. And in here, there is a little bit of flesh there again, but we can see there's no pearls on that side. I can, however, see a couple of pearls in here. Oh, 1, 2, and both running away. 3. I'll still have a squidge in a second. I'm just grabbing those. So 3 different shades. And there's no more in that one. So Julie, you have triples. You've got 3 pearls from your second oyster. Now the colours here are actually almost goes up in a line with the yellow. So you've got a autumn peach, a lighter coral, slightly two-tonal with lighter and brighter areas there, and then a pinky two-tonal watermelon. Look at those colours, especially with the yellow there, it's almost like it goes up in the colour scale. So you've got two-tonal yellow, autumn peach, coral, and a watermelon. Now, Julie, if you're happy with these, that's perfect, and I'll just need to know which colours you'd like to go where. If you're not happy, we can of course swap them for you. Running them through the board for you, your two-tonal yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Your coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the watermelon's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5 as well. What do you think? Can you have peach and coral on the earrings? So the middle two, of course you can. Just to confirm, are you happy with the outer two? So the yellow and the watermelon. Are you happy with those colours as well? I've got a song stuck in my head, so if you hear me humming, I do apologise. I'm not actually allowed to hum anymore because Facebook can take it down. So I try my best not to hum, which is really hard because when I'm concentrating, I hum. So it's so hard not to nowadays. For those of you who used to be here, I used to hum the conga a lot, didn't I? Especially when it got late at night, I'd hum the conga. It's my thing to do. But yeah, I have to force myself not to anymore. Julie, you're happy and you're very, very welcome. As always, thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Up next today is Janet Parling. Janet, are you here? Jan, hello my lovely, hello, hello, hello. So you have got a curious crunch, Jan. So that means I'll need to know which apple number you would like. So we've got apples numbers 1 through to 9. And then I'd also need to know what your guess is. So the guesses would be silver pendant, crystal pendant, earrings or bracelet. So what number apple and what your guess is for inside that apple. What do you think? Number 9, and you think number 9 is a crystal pendant. Okay, so number 9, let's go down. And number 9 is not a crystal pendant, it is a bracelet, my lovely. So we have got a bracelet in here. Now I think we've seen this bracelet recently. It is the Twisty Bow bracelet. So that is called the Twisty Bow bracelet because you've got a couple of different links on this bracelet. So you've got a almost like a bow shape with this twist link here. So it's like it's twisted on either side, and then you've got this actual textured twisted smaller link, which is where your pearls and charms will get set onto. So this bracelet can hold, it comes with one oyster opening, and you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. If it does go on the jewellery, I put it on the textured link here. Or you can obviously put, if you've got pearls or charms at home on lobster fittings, you can attach them onto here as well. Now these loops, they are actually large enough for a lobster fitting. However, I would suggest with this one to have them on the textured hoop links, just because then it gives these ones as their statement to sort of statement piece to catch the eye with the actual bracelet itself, if that makes sense. So I hope you're happy with that one, my lovely. So it's, I don't think I said, but it's 7.5 inches long, and of course it's 925 silver. So if you're happy with that, I hope you're happy with that. It comes with one oyster opening, and like I said before, you can have your pearl on or off the jewellery. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery, donate the shells. And can you have an extension? You can. Let me write that down beforehand, because otherwise I'll forget. So add extension. Okie dokie. So if we get your oyster open, my lovely, would there be a certain colour that you're hoping for? And donate the shells. So if we go down, mystery oyster Jan. deep pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. You can see there's no pearls on that side. I can, however, see you are twinning. Oh, both ran away with yellow twins there. There's definitely been a lot of yellow pearls today. Now, with your yellows, I can definitely see that they are different sizes. And I actually think that that's slightly two-tonal as well. So let me just dry them up here and we'll have a closer look. But they're definitely visually different sizes. And I think they're going to measure different sizes as well. So the visually smaller of the two. So they're both lemon yellow, but they both are two-tonal. So you can definitely see the lighter and brighter areas with that one. And then the larger of the two is slightly brighter, but again, he is two-tonal overall. And if I pop him next to him, so you can definitely see the size difference with the two. So the smaller, lighter one, and then the larger, brighter one. Now, Jan, if you're happy with these, that's brilliant. If not, I can swap them for you. And then with the bracelet, you can have a pearl on or off. If on, I need to know what colour you would like. The smaller yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. The larger yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5. Okay, what do you think, my lovely? What would you like to do? Swap for natural pinks and no pearls on the bracelets. Okay, is that both of them for natural pink? I'm assuming so because you said pinks with an S. But just confirm for me if that is correct. Now, my pinks and rose golds are actually mixed in the same pot at the moment, just because they're very, very similar in shade. And when they're actually next to each other, it's easier to distinguish between them. It's quite hard to show you. Oh, that one there. So have a look at these. They're not the same size and shade. If you need them to be matching, please let me know and I'll definitely have another look for you. But what do you think to those two there? They are the pinks. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but they are natural pinks there. So the one on this side, he is slightly darker than the other. There's been quite a few yellows today. Are you happy with those there, Jan? Let me bring you back up. You're happy with those? Perfect. And can you have the darker one on a lobster fitting? Of course you can. Let me just write this down for you. So no pearl on the jewellery, but you'd like to be invoiced for darker pink on lobster fitting. Okay, the invoice for that will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. Jan, thank you as well for the donations with your shells, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, and up next today is Rachel Jones. Rachel, are you here? You're very, very welcome, Jan. Currently, Rachel is the last person on the order list. So if anybody would like to order, definitely space available for today, but let me know before you do, just so I don't sort of go off the live before you order, because then I can wait on for you, if that makes sense. And Rachel, you're here as well. Hello, hello, hello. So Rachel, you have got a Curious Crunch. So I'll need to know from you which number apple you would like and what your guess is. So again, there's apples numbers 1 through to 9, and the guesses would be silver pendant, crystal pendant, bracelet, or earrings. What do you think, Rachel? Apples 1 to 9. Can you have number 3? And inside number 3, you think is a silver pendant. So if we go down and if we have a look in here, it's not a silver pendant. He is a crystal pendant, my lovely. I don't think anybody's got the guess right so far today. I think everybody has guessed incorrectly, which does mean that we don't get to have the extra choice. So in here, you've got the largest crystal spike pendant that we do. So this one is quite a large pendant. On the website, we've got this in this very, compared to this, it's quite a smaller size, but it's a charm. So this crystal spike is a clear crystal. He's got the crackle effect on the back in a rose gold colour. So you can see this is the reverse side now. So you can see that rose gold crackle shining. So through the crystal, it catches the light, and then you'll see that crackle effect, and then you see flashes of the rose gold colour as well. And then with it being a clear crystal itself, that also then reflects the light and catches the light as well. Rachel, I hope you're happy with this. It also has my favourite bail on it for these crystal spike pendants. So it's also got the diamond point bail. So it sort of points and goes straight down into the point here. So I quite like the, it's my favourite one to pair with this pendant. Now this one can come, it does come with one oyster opening, and you get to choose whether to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. If you have the pearl on the jewellery, it does go at the top and can move around there. So I hope you're happy with him, Rachel. So he does come with one oyster opening. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery, donate the shells. Okay, is there a certain colour you're hoping for? And let's go down. So, mystery oyster. You've got a softer pop there. There's your mother of pearl. You can see there's a little bit of flesh there, but there's definitely no pearls on that side. And if we have a squidge in here, oh, a autumn peach. And there's no more in that one. So you've got a two-tonal autumn peach, Rachel. Oh, sugar drops and spidachios. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, it's all over the board. Right. I'm just going to put a little bit of sand there just to show you your pearl. At least it's on the board. Look, it's all everywhere. Right, so your two-tonal autumn peach. You've got lighter and brighter areas there. What do you think to this one? I've done an Aaron. I've so done a massive oopsie. Now, Rachel, if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. If you're not, we can swap him for you. And I'll need to know if you'd like to have him on or off the jewellery. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. Can you keep him? You can indeed. And can you have him on the jewellery? Yes, of course you can. I'm just going to make a note of that as well. I'm so clumsy. Okay, so have him on the jewellery and we're happy with the colour. Perfect. I've got that down for you, Rachel. I hope you're happy with that then, my lovely. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and that's safe up there for you. Perfect. And it's kind of good timing that may be the last person, because I'd have to clean this up before we moved on anyway, because otherwise this board's going to be sliding and sort of gritting everywhere. Deary me. Rachel, you're very, very welcome. So just a quick reminder, lives this week. We are live Tuesday, normal live, Wednesday, monthly charm deal, Friday, normal live, and Sunday, normal live. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. I hope you all have a brilliant Monday morning and start to your week, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Take care. Bye.